Hello, everyone. Welcome to our reading today. We are looking at Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. So let's take a look. We are doing a spread on what do you need to believe in, right? What do you need to believe in for yourself, right? How is everybody? Please let me know in the chat box how you are doing. I love getting messages from you guys. I like to see what it is that you guys are up to and how the messages are resonating with you. It is great to receive your messages and your feedback. It means a lot to anybody that does card readings. Getting feedback really helps us to just be aware that our time and energy really is meaningful and purposeful, and that it's appreciated. So, um, one thing about me is I don't charge for my readings. I could go on. I have a big history of why I do my readings, but I don't want to get into that. So, but there's a reason. The universe has, asked me to do this, and I love doing it, and I'm fine with doing it. And so, so I love getting feedback on how things resonate with you. Thank you so much for being here, being with whether it's Facebook, YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. And let's take a look at our reading today. So we are going to cleanse the energy with sage, and we are just asking the universe, what is it that we need to know? Here's something really interesting. Um, I just noticed this the other day. I don't know if this has happened to anybody else. I have weird things happen to my crystals. Weird stuff happens with me all the time with my crystals. This was a really pretty purple color. It was really like a deep purplish color, right? But as I'm working with it and using it in my energy, as you can see, it's almost clear. It's almost completely clear. I'm a little bit disappointed because it was such a beautiful purple. But I know it's for a reason. I know everything happens for a reason. But it's just interesting how it went from being a beautiful deep purple to like almost like a pinkish white color. So it's almost like it completely lost its hue. I don't know if it's from being in the light because there's no light on my camera. The light is actually above on the ceiling. So I don't know if that would really have anything to do with it. I don't know. But I thought it was kind of interesting that it literally lost its purple tint. So if anybody watching has ever had that happen to you, please share. Let me know because I'm really interested on on how that happened. I don't know if it's oxidation or what, but I just thought that was really interesting. I just noticed it today. Okay, so your message is garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Okay, so the situation that you're in, believe that something is coming out of it. It's going to transform you. It's going to open up a new awareness within you. Like for example, she's holding a flower that has a beautiful energy field around it, right? The flower that she's holding is not even planted in the ground. It's in her hands and yet it is standing strong, right? So you are going to grow something very powerful with your energy. You're going to transform this situation into something that is very rewarding for you and rewarding for others. Notice how she has put her sword down. She doesn't have to be guarded anymore. She doesn't have to be strong anymore. She can relax a little bit and then take her shoes off and just enjoy and ground and enjoy the energy and the life that's coming in for her. Okay, so that's what this message is telling you. Gold, you don't need someone else to fix you. Okay, so notice how the cup looks like it's broken and it's been fixed, right? She's wearing glasses. So there's a lot going on in the picture. I always tell people when you're tuning into the readings, pay attention to the picture, not just the words. Right? She's got a lot of different colors going on in her hair. So she's working on expressing herself. She's working on opening up her chakras, and she's working on finding her true energy and expressing her true self, right? When we add color to our life, especially to our hair and things, we're working on expression. That's a form of expressing who we are, right? And she's got glasses on for clarity so that she can see clearly what she's doing and what she's looking at. She is holding a cup that was once broken but has been fixed. So she's taken the time to put the pieces back together, right? So this is reminding you that there's a Japanese proverb. I forget what it says, but it's something about, um, I think, is it Japanese or Chinese? It's something about when something is broken, it is not actually broken. It is like a form of art. It it's put back together with gold, um, as a way of showing its beauty in the flaws, right? So basically, what this card is reminding you is that you don't need someone else to fix you because you're not broken, right? Everything that seems out of balance or doesn't seem perfect is is beautiful and golden, and it just needs to be put back in its place, and you can put your pieces back in your place. The universe, the creator, the God that loves you, can help you to put those pieces back into place. Never feel that you are broken to the point you cannot be fixed. I know from experience what it feels like to be broken. I've been broken so many times that I didn't think there was anything left to put back together again. So trust me whenever I say that you can't you can't turn to someone else and expect someone else to fix you, because every one of us has something broken inside of us, and you can't expect a broken person themselves to fix another broken person, right? But what you can do is work on yourself and encourage others to work on themselves. And what you can do is work together to help fix the things that are broken within you or within the dynamics, right? You can only fix you. You can't make someone fix themselves. That's a decision they have to make on their own. But sometimes people will come into your life that are working on themselves, and because they're working on themselves, they encourage you to work on yourself. And in return, you work on each other. You support each other to grow and to become who you're truly meant to be. And the main thing when it comes to becoming who you're truly meant to be is to be able to look at yourself and see the beauty in the brokenness. Okay, you got to look at the glass and see the gold and see the beauty in the gold. Okay, see the beauty in the fixing. So look at yourself and see the beauty in the fixing that you have done with yourself, that you're doing with yourself, right? We are constantly engaging and fixing ourselves. See the beauty in your flaws. Don't look for perfection, because if you look for perfection, you're always going to find disappointment, because nobody is perfect. But if you love the flaws and you fix the flaws, then you turn pieces into masterpieces, right? So confidence, it comes with time and practice. Yeah, you got to keep going back to the drawing board. You got to keep going back. You got to keep telling yourself you're worthy, you're worthy, you're worthy. You got to keep reminding yourself that your life matters, right? You got to remind yourself that your magic is within you, and that your magic is the way that you love yourself, show up for yourself, and see yourself, right? That is your magic. And how you love yourself, how you show up for yourself, and how you see yourself, and how you fix yourself when something feels off is all about who you are and who you become and who you are able to be for others. Okay, the work that you do on yourself is the reward to the universe. Okay, so you are being reminded that each time something breaks, fix it with confidence. Go back and tell yourself that you can learn from this situation. You can make this situation better, right? She's going in from a calm state into a changing of form, of a reality of what was to what is to what's becoming. Okay, she's showing up again. She still has that sword. She's still a little grounded and defensive. She's still a little on guard, right? Usually when you have a sword, you're a little on guard, right? But the confidence is growing, right? The confidence is growing. She's on a journey now to find her true self, right? She's on a journey to maybe a destination that she doesn't really know yet, but she's trusting. She's trusting in the journey, right? She's not in control of the vehicle. She's not driving herself. She's trusting in the flow of the journey. She's trusting in the process, right? Lioness, you've earned all your stripes, right? So you have done the work to make so much come into par, right? You've done a lot of hard work with showing up for yourself, getting back up when you were knocked back down. You've made it through battles that that should have kept you down, but you have forced yourself to get back up. You're forced yourself to look at things, right? We notice like in this picture, it kind of looks a lot like it could possibly be like the same girl in a lot of the situations, right? In this one here, she's kind of like transformed herself. Right? She's changed her hair, it's shorter. She's still got glasses. She's still saying things clear with clarity and everything, but her lifestyle has changed. She's spent a little bit more time embracing peace and quietness, right? So maybe, you got this where she's out in nature, she's in peace, she's in quietness, right? So a lot of this might have to do with finding inner peace, finding your ability to tap into what makes you happy, finding what is meaningful for you. And we have lavender, surround yourself with love. Yeah, if you are able to tap into what is meaningful for you and what matters for you, then your energy is able to recognize what is for your highest good, and your energy is able to recognize what truly should be in your energy, what truly is healthy for you. And you might need to allow the universe to release people that are not surrounding you with love, that have hidden energies. Like people can show up for you, make you think that they love you, but they actually envy you. They actually might send harsh energy and words behind your back, right? But this card here is reminding you that you are being guided to surround yourself with new energy. I feel like there's a new energy coming in. Like you took the time to be by yourself. You took the time to connect to your inner self. You took the time to heal, to love, to enjoy your space. And because of that, you're now going to align with people who do the same. You're going to align your energy with people who do the same, who give themselves the space that they need, who allow themselves to be in a small crowd that matters versus a big crowd that drains, right? So I definitely see you coming into alignment with new friends in this situation, in this new journey that you're on. I feel like you're in a new self-discovery of realizing that you've shifted timelines on a lot of perspectives and views on things. Yeah, expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Yeah, walk in your own authority. Love yourself for who you are. Allow your energy to to show you. Again, look, it looks like the same flower, right? You come back to source. So you're like on a like a healing cycle that you're going through now, where you are in touch with the elementals, right? That's why she's in nature in both situations, right? You're in touch with your spiritual side, you're in touch with the elementals, you're allowing yourself to heal, you're allowing yourself to take that moment to embrace peace, quiet, calm, love, connection, right? And that is transforming everything for you. is bringing you back into alignment with your true magic, right? With your true self. And as you do this, so much is going to unfold for you that you haven't seen yet. We're going to pull some cards from the Mystic Soul Oracle deck. Okay, so let's add some extra guidance. What are some extra guidance that we could use today with our reading? Okay, so we have manifest and wish. Yeah, and see, notice how the two hands are different. Again, there's that friend energy coming in. The um, manifesting a new connection with yourself, with others, with who you are, right? I feel like the wish card is wishes coming true. This might have been something that you might have wanted for a very long time. And I feel like the universe has put you on a path to manifest this into your life. And maybe you've been doing this path without even realizing that you are on a manifestation path and that you are making your wishes come true. Right? You're in the process of establishing new connections, new relationships, new energies that make you feel heard, make you feel loved, make you feel understood, right? You don't feel like you have to compete to get a word in. You don't feel like you're questioned um, with this new energy. You feel like you finally resonate, with the vibes that you're feeling, right? There's nothing worse than being in a room full of people and being alone, right? So you're learning that you don't need a room full of people. What you need is people that understand who you are and people who get you, people who you just who you just can resonate with without that energy of feeling disconnected or feeling pulled down. Yeah, so this is your confirmation that you are on the right track. You might be blinded at the fact that this is all happening. You might not realize that this has been a path that you've been on, that you have put yourself on, and that you've shifted yourself out of. But this is a confirmation that you are, right? That you are on a path that is aligned to bring you into balance and unlock the true magic that's within you. Okay, so this is something that I feel like for a long time you have had to protect yourself, you've had to protect your energy, you've had to protect your energy from situations, people, you've been on guard for a long time, and you've always had to worry, and always have that that shield up, right? And I feel like you have decided that you're done putting your trust in other people, and you're going to work on yourself, fix yourself, and you're going to have trust in yourself to make positive outcomes and positive happenings, right? And you've fallen in love with who you are, right? You've realized that you are a good person. You've realized that you've done things out of a good heart, and that there's no reason to not see the gold in your true self. And and because of that, you've put yourself back together in a way that the pieces never should have been able to fit, right? So you are definitely manifesting a beautiful outcome to this situation. The universe is working with you, even if you can't see it. The universe is definitely working with you, and keep going on this transformation, right? Don't give up. Trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be, um, which is here in the reading, because this reading is helping you to understand too that you are exactly where you're meant to be and that you are doing the right things. And just trust that as long as you keep showing up for yourself, loving yourself, giving yourself the time, the love, the right energy, things are going to keep unfolding for you. Practice random rituals of gratitude to en- enchant your world. Okay, so gratitude, gratitude. I cannot say that enough. Gratitude is so important because when we show up with gratitude, at the beginning of like every morning, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for this day that I haven't yet lived. Thank you for all the things that I will learn. Thank you for all the things that I will overcome. Thank you for all the things that I will face, but face with strength. I am grateful and thankful for. When you go to bed at night, thank you for this day that I have had. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the strength that you gave me. Thank you for helping me to see what I need to see and experience what I need to experience. And thank you for filling my cup every day with something new. Right? Thank you, universe. Thank you, creator. Thank you, God, for the blessings. Thank you, angels, for the protection. Right? Gratitude goes a long way with the universe. When just think about it, when you do something at work or you do something at home and somebody says thank you, how does that make you feel? The universe is no different. A simple thank you really goes a long way. Miracles happen because somebody said thank you. Okay. So trust that you are on the right path. You are doing the work. You are a beautiful person. And although you may not truly understand why certain things happen the way that they did, everything is working out the way it's meant to for you because you're doing the work and you're showing up. Okay. So keep your heart centered. Keep positive, trust the universe, trust your angels, trust your guides. Know that each foot that you put forward is being met with another one, okay, from the opposite side. The universe works with us. As we work, it works. As we work, it works, right? It's that kind of a concept, okay? And if you feel like you're taking 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, look at your situation. What is it that you need to be grateful for? What is it that you need to be thankful for? And it could tell the universe, thank you for this, thank you for this, thank you for this. Because sometimes when we take 2 steps back after we took 3 steps forward, there's something that we're missing that we need to be appreciative for. There's something that we need to pause and say, thank you for this. I know that this was you working in my life, and thank you. And sometimes that can help us to get that 2 steps back, right? Gratitude is very important, and without gratitude, the universe will show you where you need to be humble, right? So always show up with gratitude. It's one of the best things I can tell you on this journey is gratitude, 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 right? Gratitude for your friends that you're making, gratitude for the love that you have found in yourself and being alone and the company of yourself. Gratitude in being able to fix the pieces that have been broken, right? Gratitude in being able to put that sword down and breathe a little bit. Like there's just so much energy around gratitude because gratitude will expand your heart. You'll feel your heart open more and more with gratitude. One thing about gratitude is when you show the universe gratitude, it comes back in forms of love by the universe for you. So your heart will expand even more with the gratitude that you give to yourself, to the universe, and to others. Okay, so I hope this reading has helped you, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.